Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my very first episode of a new barn series. I'm super excited to film this for you guys. This is going to be the very first episode of Mystic Rose Equestrian Center. So this is pretty much just going to be a barn series where you guys come along with me and we're going to build a big barn, we're going to breed horses, and there will be contest horses in the future. Once the facility is bigger and we are able to breed more horses, there will be contest horses, hopefully by the next video. Today is just going to be getting all these horses a home, a stall, and then expanding the barn because the barn is only halfway finished. But I will go ahead and give you guys a tour around the facility and what I have. So back here we do have a few of the extra horses that need a home. They do already have names, and I will get to these guys in a minute, but I have handpicked these horses to where I like their abilities, like their skill set, so that we can breed for the best horses possible. So first we're going to start off with our mare side. So this is our mare side. Here we have Delilah. She's an Appaloosa. She is 15 1-hands. She's super cute. I'm excited to breed her. I love a good leopard Appaloosa. And the stalls are pretty basic design. They have their water, a hay net, and then their feeder over here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do outside runs. I might do outside runs in the future, but for now there are none. And then outside of their stall they each have their book with all their genetics in it, so we can go ahead and take a look at Delilah's. So you can see that her it shows her skill set, so she's pretty good with jumping, pretty average with speed. She is a little bit poor in her athleticism, so we could breed her with a better stallion to improve her skills and her full skill set. And then on the next page you can see all of their color genetics, so you can see that she carries the black gene, so she's a bay or chestnut leopard Appaloosa. She has the cream gene, the splash white gene, the leopard gene, and then a pattern gene. And then a bunch of, like, this is like their genetic test, so this is like their height and stuff. We can go ahead and put that back there. And then next we have Sienna. She's a Welsh cob. She's 13 3-hands, so she is on the smaller side. She's currently busy standing on her feeder, but she's a really pretty chestnut mare. She does have a wide blaze and 4 white socks, and I am a sucker for the wide blazes. They're so freaking cute. So there's Sienna, and then next we have Juniper, and she's a Fjord. She's 15 1-hands, so she's a pretty big mare. But she's super pretty. She's kind of like this cream colored, but she is done because she has the dorsal stripe, and I'm excited to breed her as well. Next on this side we have our stallions. We have 3 stallions in here at the moment. Here is Apollo. He's a paint stallion. He is 15 1-hands, and he is one of my favorites. And he is a champagne frame Overo, and I absolutely love an Overo. Overos are some of my favorite colors, and he's just a really good horse. I'm excited to breed him. And then next we have Riddle. He's a warm blood. He's also 15 1-hands, so he's pretty big, and he's pretty much just a bay with socks, and then he does have a little star as well. And then next we have Maverick. He's a Welsh cob. He is our tiniest pony at 13 2-hands. Excuse me. And then he is a Red Roan Sabino. So he's super cool with his markings and everything, and I'm super excited to breed him as well. I will be breeding him probably with bigger horses because I don't think I want a 13 2-hand pony. I kind of like the bigger horses, but we'll definitely breed him. And then out here we do have a couple more horses that don't have room in the barn yet. So here's our one stallion out here. His name is Outlaw. He is also a dun. He's kind of like a bay dun. He's really cool. I haven't looked at his genetics yet, so I'm excited to take a look at his. And then we have 2 mares over here. So we have Harper. She's just a Chestnut Tobiano mare. And then we have Lily, who is a Red Roan mare. She's almost a solid Red Roan, except she has 2 socks. But she's super fun. I love roans, so I'm excited to breed her. But these guys are just out here because I have not expanded the barn big enough to have them yet. So I do have a lot more stalls in here. I don't remember how many stalls are in this barn. We have one more here and one more here that we need to build out. We have one more here, and then I have not finished this barn yet, so as you can see, it's pretty sad. But then I think I'm going to have like a tack room here, and then a feed room on this side. And then over here, I'm going to have a wash stall, and then I'm going to have more stalls here. There's 5 stalls here. And that's exactly the same on the other side as well. If you guys have been following me for a long time, the very first video on this channel was a barn tour of a barn called Mystic Valley Equestrian Center, and I kind of was inspired by that barn to start building this barn. So it's kind of like the same layout, just bigger and like a different style of building. Like the style is more intricate than what Mystic Valley was. But I absolutely loved Mystic Valley. It's one of my favorite barns that I've ever created. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore because it's on my phone. And when I transferred all my stuff over to a new phone, it did not transfer that world. So I'm very bummed about that. But this is going to be kind of like a recreation of that world, hopefully. But with a more intricate design, and then hopefully with the realistic horse genetics mod, it'll be hopefully more realistic instead of just having like the normal vanilla horses. So I'm super excited for this world. Also, Maverick does not have a chest with a book yet. I just noticed that. We'll have to get that for you, buddy. But I don't think I'm going to breed any horses in this video, just because I do need to make more room too, because we still have horses that need space out there. So I think today we're just going to focus on building a few more stalls to get all these horses in, and then hopefully by the next video we can breed some horses, which I'm super excited to do. So for the stalls, I like to use sandstone as the shavings just because I feel like it looks more realistic than the hay bales. And then I've been using a cauldron for water. And then I like to use a composter as the hay bin, or as the grain bin, sorry, for the grain. I feel like it looks pretty realistic. And then once you add stuff to the composter, it actually looks like grain. And then for the hay net, I like to use like a random colored fence, and my favorite right now is the cherry fence. It's such a pretty color. And then a hay bale. And then I do need gates as well. So I've just been using the oak fence gate. Alright, and then we're just gonna replace all this grass with shavings. Also, if you guys would like to see updates on this world and other barns and just this channel in general, make sure to check out my Instagram, MC, I think it's _equestrian. If you just look up MC Equestrian, it should pop up. But I will be updating frequently on the Instagram page. So you guys should go follow that to look for updates. And this takes so long for no reason. See, now it looks like actual like grain, you know? And so I really do like using that. And then the mods that I'm using for this world are the Realistic Horse Genetics mod and the Horse Tack mod, which I have yet to do like a overview of. So let me know if you guys would like to see an overview of that barn, or of that mod, sorry. It's really cool. I can kind of show you guys. It has like a bunch of cool things, halters, English tack, jumping tack, has Western tack. It even has racing tack, which is super cool. And it has so many different types of blankets. It's super fun to play with. So many different types of blankets. And then they also have like these patterned blankets. I do love the Galaxy blanket and the Sakura blanket. It's super pretty. And then they also have blanket and halter tacks that come together. And then they just have a bunch of cool things. And they also have black riding tack as well. And then so many different things. And then, of course, more blankets. And then it also, it also has horse cart, harness tack, which I haven't used yet, but I'm really interested to see what it looks like. Anyways, back to building these stalls so we can move these horses into here. And if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do for this world, name suggestions, suggestions of mods I should try, let me know in the comments. I have had a lot of people asking if I'm going to get the swim mod, and I honestly haven't decided yet. I do like the items that come with the mod. I'm not a huge fan of the horses. Like, yes, the horses are realistic, but I kind of like the simple look of the vanilla horses. And the vanilla horses are actually like a realistic size, in my opinion. The swim horses are ginormous, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But I might just try it for fun, but I probably won't be using it on like an everyday basis. I'm trying to like match what I've done in this stall to all the other stalls so it looks at least a little realistic. Okay. Alright, and then we just need one more mare stall, which we do have one more. It doesn't have a roof over it yet, but we can go ahead and build it out so we can get these horses moved into here. I have a lot of plans for this world, and I'm super excited to take you guys along for the journey. And like I said, there will be contest horses in this barn series. So like, it's pretty much, if you've been with me for a while, you know it's like my thing, like to give away horses and stuff, to keep it like interactive for you guys instead of you guys just like watching me build random stuff all day. But I will have contest horses. It'll be really simple. I always like enter y'all's names into a random generator, and then I let the generator choose who wins. Oh, this doesn't have a window yet. Oh, okay. I guess we need to build a window so the horse doesn't escape. But I put y'all's names into like a random generator, and it picks a winner of whoever's gonna get the horse. And it's really simple. All you have to do is like comment that you want the horse, and then it'll like, I'll put your name into like a random generator, and it'll just pick. There we go. A window. Now the horse cannot escape. Wait. Okay. So water. The grain bin, which takes so long for no reason. And the hay net. And then the gate. And then it does need a roof over it. I could probably do that off camera because the roof is not really complicated. It just takes a while to build out. But I might as well do this stall while I'm here. Okay. And as you guys can tell, I've gotten better at playing on a computer. I've never played Minecraft on a computer until like about 2 weeks ago. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but for the most part I think I've figured it out, and I find it so much easier to actually build on a computer than it is on your phone. Yeah, I thought I did something wrong for a second. Yay, and then we just need, not there. Yay, and then voila. Okay, now we're gonna go move these horses really quickly. Let me get a saddle really quick and we can move them. Okay, let's move this guy. He is 14.3, a little on the short side, but that's okay. And then we can move him into this stall. He's such a pretty color. I'm kind of like interested to see what his genetics are. Like, is he going to be just a dun, or is he going to have roan in him? I think he might have roan in him just because of how his coloring is. Okay, and then we'll move our mares. So this girl is really tiny too. She's 14 one hands. So we're going to have to breed her with a bigger stallion so that her foals aren't super short. Oh, and I just broke the gate. That's really embarrassing. Of course, after I said I'm getting the hang of it, I'm still struggling with my life. Now my horse is going to escape. There we go. Okay, and then our last mare. And these pastures are going to get taken down because I just had them to hold the horses in temporarily while I was building the barn. And then we're going to move her into here. And then I need to work on the roof too, but I think I'm going to do that off camera because it gets kind of boring after a while. And then hopefully by the next episode we can start breeding horses and hopefully having hopefully luck. Like, these horses are pretty average and I want really good horses. So the more you breed them, the better horses you're going to get. So like we'll breed these guys. I'm going to like call these guys like the foundation horses. And then we're going to breed their foals that are going to be better than their parents. And then we're going to get good foals out of those. And then we'll breed those babies and get better foals out of those. So it'll just go on from like different generations of horses. And then sooner or later these guys will be retired. And they can go live their life out in a green pasture somewhere, hopefully. But I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. I'm going to work on the roof and probably the floor off camera a little bit, just because it gets kind of boring of just breaking blocks and building blocks that are the exact same. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all in my next video, and I'm excited to share this world with you guys.